Richard Biarogaba, the former MD, wanted to use the 1 billion to give members of the board to approve his contract.
But the issues surrounding the National Social Security Fund abuse have taken a different twist as the Nssf management claim the funds are not touched at all. The chairman board, Nssf, Peter Chimboa, told a media briefing in Kampala that the information given by the Parliament Select Committee on the Nssf probe is wanting.
The general perception in the public has been that a bag was brought to the fund and was filled with 6 billion and taken to Ministry of Labour. That is a very exciting thing to hear and nice, but it did not happen. The 6 billion is here and growing on behalf of members. Number two, the 1.8 billion, which was also mentioned, that the bag was brought here with 1.8 billion and shared among board members as they wished, or according to the list that the MD, the former MD, mentioned. Now, that list, I must state clearly, that list was in the imagination faculty of the MD.
On March 1st, 2023, the Select Committee Chairman, Honorable Mwine Mpaka, presented the report on the status of the National Social Security Fund. But key components underlined were the resignation of the fund's top management, the principle of investment diversification, and the use of data and information.
But you asked the minister to resign, you want the board to step aside, you want top management to step aside, and what happens to the fund? Think about that. What happens to the fund if we all want safety? But the point of it is, until the executive pronounces itself in terms of the recommendations, we'll still stay put until we see.
Whereas the report underscores areas where Nssf must improve, the committee did not consider the context or information provided.
The committee assumed that the budgeting in Nssf means spending at the fund, which is far from the truth. Budgets are plans that are informed by market assessments. So there's a process for planning, then there's a process for spending. Before any funds are committed, the user department must provide justification for the procurement process to commence or satisfy the accounting officer, among others, of the value for money.
The fund aims at utilizing the parish development model to extend its services to the last mile person.
We are hoping to comb right, leveraging the parish development model, and comb right to the grassroots to ensure that every Ugandan has a reasonable measure of social protection and security.
Charlotte Amuge and Juma Samba for UBC.